sure can hear it. It almost looks like it's by that bolt that it's coming and that fitting on the bottom, which not surprised if somebody stuck their nose in there and didn't use any goop, Teflon. Alright, so I got my package. Came in this right here. That's the part number there. And what's crazy that it says 6/10/2010. So I don't know, maybe that's the manufacturer date. And it looks the same besides the cap. Mine is black. And it looks like I need to put this plug here and put this other one here, because that's mine is here and here. But I don't know where the gasket is. Why do we need a gasket? Obviously this is we'll see. You can clearly see the two bolts are going there, so obviously it looks like it's leaking through the bolts, but more likely it's probably leaking here somehow. Yeah, we'll see. Alright guys, so today we're going to be working on this governor over here, and here we got a new part. And I guess this thing came out with a little blow valve or whatever, breather valve here. I'll leave that there. And it looks like all the plugs are plugged in already, so I don't have to do anything. Now, it did not come with a gasket, which it does look like there should have been a gasket there. Now, I don't know what for. Because, I mean, what is the gasket for? You know, for the bolts. But anyway, so let's try to get that thing out. I'm using a 916 here. I did spray some penetrating oil, some of these PD blaster that didn't actually work before for me, but I guess I don't have to fight it. Never done this before, it's first time, at least on this governor. Well, or on a truck. Semi-truck, that is. Okay, we got one out. Let's see. Is this thing gonna move? Okay, let me just get the other one out. Now, I think I would have liked to mark it somehow. Yep, I think I would like to mark it so that I know that this is going to the upper one. Let me just see, I'll put a zip tie on it, but then that'll be the easiest. So I know that this is the upper one. Okay, let's get the other one going. This thing right here, it's moving so freely. I wonder if that's my problem right here. This other one doesn't move that easy, but that one does. Okay. Yep. So easily. This thing just moves. I don't know if you can see it. Look. I didn't do nothing. That thing just moves. So I wouldn't be surprised if that thing leaked through there. And yeah. So it's probably just not a good job on installation from the beginning. So I wonder, do I want to put a new one? Or do I want to fix this one and take a chance? Maybe do the other way around. I will change it and keep that one just in case it's fixable. Yeah, how about that? Now, I think in order to get it out, I will still got to get this thing out because my tool doesn't fit in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see what will fit in there. It's only going down, but it doesn't go up. How nice is that? Okay, let's try and get that guy out first. That would have been. Nope. Only box wrench on it. That's all you can put on it. Okay. Guess you can't put nothing else on it. I mean, maybe if the filter were not being no way. Okay, we got one out. This doesn't look very old either. Huh. Okay. Now let's see if we can get that guy out. Let's see what we need there. Let's. Drop one of them. Let's try this thing on there. Okay, got her out of my way. Let's see if we can get that thing out. Wow, this is even harder. Yeah, I'm not surprised this guy's messed it up. Yeah, you can't tighten it or loosen it unless I get this guy out. It makes sense. It's not an easy job. It's gonna have to take that guy out first to just allow me to move. Gee, man. Crescent wrench might help us. Not have to do so much damage and all these things in the way. It's not helping. I'm sure you want to see better. Well, let me pause you guys. Wow, almost 10 minutes. That's monkey wrenches. All right, so we're able to actually take the first 90 elbow out. And it's kind of gunky here. Anyway, this long part goes in, and the short stubby over here, the little flare, that goes to the hose coupling. Okay, so put that guy out over here. Let's try now to remove this other deal here. See how that works. Yeah, now we can put a box wrench on it. That looks like 30 millimeter fits just fine. Anyway, and it's moving. We got movement, guys. No, because the price that I paid, it was like, gee, I think it was under 20 bucks. But even if it was 20 something, it was like really small. There you go. So it was a gasket there, some kind of a gasket. Guess I'm gonna have to make it. Again, this bolt does look new. I see now what the gasket is for. Because in the one that I have, look at this. So when you look inside in here, inside in there, you can't see through because there's a plug there. When you look through here, there's nothing. It goes right through. I guess. I mean, you got to make a connection somehow. But it's kind of crazy, though. These guys didn't give me a gasket. That's just stupid. Holy moly. So, but don't matter what, look at this thing. Just like before, you can move it. Look at that. It's very easy. So more likely it was leaking here, and the reason why it was probably leaking, they couldn't tighten it up. Depends on what order they put it on, so you just put it there. I don't know how you get away with that crap. Anyway, but overall this thing looks fine. It's a smaller one, so this goes on the bottom, smaller on 90, but still flared on one side. The one that goes in is not. Okay. So, believe it or not, we don't have a gasket. But I'm not gonna put this back on, not now at least. even though probably the problem was here. But we got our new one. Gonna probably just take that plug out from there, and then I think I'm gonna make my own gasket. I don't see a big deal out of it. Should be a piece of cake. Done it before, gotta MacGyver it. What do you think you do if you're on the road? Sometime in the 90s, I was in Arizona, my truck overheated. It was a small truck, a Datsun pickup. And you know, I mean, it overheated to a point where it was just going crazy. So I think my thermostat got stuck. Took the thermostat out, got myself a piece of cardboard, cut it, put it back in there, and put it with no thermostat. Made it all the way to Florida with no problem. So there you go. MacGyver, baby. That was the day of MacGyver. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard that. That's not a good idea to plug that up. So as you can see on my new one, it came with that. I don't know if this thing ever had it, but obviously you don't want to plug it. Got a little thing there. All right, let's make a gasket. Okay, so I took the plug from the inside from here, and I was thinking, okay, maybe I need to put it down here. But no, mine was actually here. Now if you look inside, I don't know if you can see that, but inside in there, right inside, there's a little screen in there. So I wonder, you know, if they put that in there, you know, I can probably reroute it and put it here, not there. I don't see a problem there. At least I don't think so. I think I should be able to do that because the screen is there, you know. So there's a screen inside, like a very small, like mesh inside in there. So if that's just, I don't know what's cleaning, this air is going through there. Well, let's see if I put this thing here. Right, so I do that. I'm just gonna mock it to see how this thing works. If I put it there, and I wanna put my hose here, it's a no-brainer. And that's actually, I think it's a better deal here than here. It's, you can actually get to it, tighten it up better. Remember here in this position it was kind of tough to actually do anything, and it was loose. So who knows, that could have been the mistake probably. So I don't know if I'm reinventing the wheel, but no matter what, I like the idea. And I have some of these so we got some of this tread sealant. Okay, we're gonna put that in here, and that's what they had here. They didn't have Teflon, which is some kind of a goop. So this is white too. So it's made by Permatex. So let's try that. I like it. But before that, I'm gonna take this and clean it up so that way we get at least a nicer job putting it back in. Right, so we got some of that lighter goop on it, and I'm gonna tighten it up on our new location. It feels pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna do more than that because it feels fine. I'm not gonna overdo it, but it feels good there. And double check it one more time. Yep, it should work just fine for what I needed there. Yep. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, but you're just gonna have to trust me on that. So the gasket that was there was still on. So what I did, I took some of the same gasket maker that I had for the rear end. Got some left over. That's a, you know, really good gasket. flexible and all that, which I don't think before they had that. So we're gonna go with that. We're just gonna wing it that way, see what happens. I know some of you guys are not gonna agree, but it is the way it is. I'm willing to try it. So we're gonna put the first one in here. So, pretty sure any of you guys can do this on the road. It's not that difficult. And sometimes you can get stuck in there for a very long time. One time we got stuck for, probably 11 hours or more, something like that. I think this was in Utah. Morgan, Utah. I remember it. I just switched. I was driving team with my son, and we just switched. Probably an hour later, I feel that he's pulling over, and he tells me the truck's on fire. I'm like, oh my God! It was like, you're like just barely trying to go to sleep, and he's telling the truck's on fire. So it was like, I can't say that I was freaking out, but sure enough, you're looking at it was nighttime, about 1 a.m. And what happened is like, my first intention was not to get stuff out. I got out, and I wanted to pop the hood because the fire looked like it was coming right between the hood and the windshield. So got outside, and it's like, it's nighttime. It's like big, huge smoke, but it wasn't smoke. It was steam. Find out later on, that it wasn't a fire. That what we did, we lost one of those filters that was for like a water filter. It just completely popped, off. Not sure it was too clogged or whatever it was. It popped off. It took us a while to find out where is all that water. We lost all our fluid. So finally, some mobile mechanic came over, and the guy came over, and it's like when he came there, it's like, it took him a long time to get there, and it's like finally when he got there, he didn't have what he needed. He wasn't even a mechanic. He was just one of those guys like does tire changing and stuff. So when he came there, I was like, man, it took forever for this guy to come. By then, I had plenty of time to look. I wasn't going to sleep anymore, and I had plenty of time to look and find out that it was this part right here. It was like what it was stripped, so that the filter ripped off and stripped the whole thing. So what we needed a new filter, and we needed all these casing right here. I'm just pointing at this, but it's just similar. I'm not sure if that's the one over there, possible. But anyway, so I told the guy, don't just go. It's like, take this part with you, making sure that what you bring in is the same. Which was a good move because he went and they said he couldn't find a new one. But they went to the yard and they got a used one. But at least he was able to match it. By the time he came back, it was done, So, but that still took a long time. All right, so I got a new one, all good up, ready to put it in. can see why you can easy. If you don't care to actually do a good job, and you're in a hurry, you're not gonna care. You gotta do whatever the best you can and call it good, which is not my way of doing it, which is stupid. But that's why sometimes you gotta do the job yourself. You can't just think that somebody else is gonna care. Nobody's gonna care as much as you do, especially when it's yours. This one does not feel that good, so I'm almost tempted to just do another turn. I do not want to go through the same bull crap, so that's gonna be some tough one. Well, not to here. That's actually not bad there. I don't know if you cut up that I moved my two hoses up and put a zip tie on over here just to keep them out of the way. We need another half a turn, we're good. That's what the doctor ordered, guys. That's exactly what you gotta do. Gotta pull a little bit of more work into it, but I think it's gonna be fine. Oh, that feels good there. I like it. Like that. And keep dropping wrenches. Okay, so now, if you remember last time, the first one, goes up to the top. And yes, I can do that. A little bit yucky in there. I wish I can clean it. I don't know if I could get in there with something. Just gonna try and get this towel in there. It's got a little gump. There you go. That looks way better. One more time. Oh yeah, I know. I like to show you, but I'm just gonna have to go with it. Okay, got that in there. If you can do it, if you would like to save money, I don't see why not. That feels good to me. I'm not gonna overdo it. This one looks clean. We don't have to go do the same. And look at that. Even though I switch locations, I think this is the right location. Way better Not a problem if you have to work at it, and really nothing changed here. And I don't have to pass inspection either. The only inspection is going to be you guys when I get it started and see if it leaks or not. But I can say it's not. I'm happy with that. Really nice. I like it. I like it. All right, guys. It's almost the moment of truth. Whew. Just making sure I get everything out of the way. I don't want things flying. Let's see what's going on. Let's go see what's going on. Everything clear. Put everything back. Yes, we're ready. Give it a thumbs up if you're not. Thanks for watching, guys. Here's our next link. Gotta order this part.